Come on, Alfie, let's go home now. This place has given me the willies.
Home? What would I go home for? It's nearly 5 o'clock. My daughter Eliza will be along soon. She ought to be good for £50 for her father, what loves her.
Loves her? That's a laugh. You ain't been near her for months.
What's that got to do with it? What's £50 after all I've given her?
When did you ever give her anything?
Anything? I give her everything. I give her the greatest gift any human being can give to another, life. I introduced her to this here planet, I did, with all its wonders and marvels. The sun that shines, the moon that glows. Hyde Park to walk through on a fine spring night. The old ruddy city of London to roam around in, selling her blooming flowers. I give her all that. Then I disappears and leaves her on her own to enjoy it. Now, if that ain't worth £50 now and again, I'll take my belt off and give her what for.
You've got a good heart, Alfie, but you wanted £50 out of Eliza, you better have a good story to go with it.
Leave it to me, my boy. Good morning, George.
Not a brass farthing.
Good morning to you, Algernon.
Not a brass farthing.
There she is.
Tomatoes over here. Nice start, tomatoes.
Why, Eliza, what a surprise.
Hop along, Charlie, you're too old for me.
Don't you know your own daughter, Elfie?
You're going to find her if you don't know what she looks like.
I know her, I know her. Come on, I'll find her. What a surprise.
Not a brass farthing.
Aye, here, you come here, Eliza.
I ain't going to take me hard-earned wages and let you pass them on to a bloody pub keeper.
Cool.
Not too much.
Eliza, you wouldn't have the heart to send me home to your stepmother without a drop of liquid protection, now, would you?
Stepmother, indeed.
Well, I'm willing to marry her. It's me that suffers by it. I'm a slave to that woman, Eliza, just because I ain't a lawful husband. Ah, come on. Slip your old dad just £50 to go home on.
Well, I had a bit of luck myself last night.
Yeah?
So, yeah. But don't keep coming around counting £50 from me.
Thank you, Eliza. You're a noble daughter. Beer, glorious beer. Fill yourself right up.
Yeah, I know. Friends all us. You could take all back your Ginny.
You see this creature with her curbstone English, the English will keep her in the gutter to the end of her days. In 6 months, I could pass her off as a duchess at an embassy ball. I could even get her a job as a lady's maid or a shop assistant, which requires better English. You disgrace to the noble architecture of these columns. I could even get her a job as a lady's maid or a shop assistant, which requires better English. Now, how many vowel sounds do you think you've heard altogether?
I believe I counted 24.
Wrong by 100.
What?
To be exact, you've heard 130. Now, listen to them one at a time.
Must I? I'm really quite done up for one morning.
Your name, please. Your name, miss.
My name is of no concern to you whatsoever.
One moment, please.
London is getting so dirty these days.
I'm Mrs. Pierce, the housekeeper. Can I help you?
Oh, good morning, Mrs. I'd like to see the professor, please.
Could you tell me what it's about?
It's business of a personal nature.
Oh, one moment, please.
What is it, Mrs. Pierce?
There's a young woman who wants to see you, sir.
A young woman? What does she want?
Well, she's quite a common girl, sir. Very common indeed. I should have sent her away, only I thought perhaps you wanted her to talk into your machine.
Has she an interesting accent?
Simply ghastly, Mr. Higgins.
Good. Let's have her in. Show her in, Mrs. Pierce.
Very well, sir. It's for you to say.
You know, this is rather a bit of luck. I'll show you how I make records. We'll set her talking, and then I'll take her down first in Bell's visible speech, and then in broad Romic, and then we'll get her on the phonograph so that you can turn her on whenever you want with the written transcript before you.